to our LongDance. Moving meditations, LongDance today. We're right at the tail end of August. Last high, hot, long summer days here in East Tennessee, and we start making the transition into September and autumn and longer nights, cooler days, the changing of the light, the changing of the earth. So, dance with all of that. Welcome to the circle, welcome to our home, from wherever you are. It's been a great joy to dance with you every week on Sunday evening, and so we have an hour of dancing to share. And where we're going to start off today is where we left off last weekend, which is something that we often do here in our local circle. We'll take the last dance of our regular circle dance, which is usually a meditative dance, and use that to start off the session for our LongDance, which is usually about a week later, so there's some continuity there. So we're going to start with White Bird, and so this is a dance by June Watts, music from traditional music from South America, and I'm going to add a little bit, not to the dance, but to the music today. I found some beautiful music last week with some male singing in it, and I also wanted to just enjoy the instrumental version of the music, which is, I think, what June has used, and probably was my first introduction to this dance. So we're going to dance this twice through with an instrumental piece of music, and then with some male vocals. So let me share with you what June wrote about this dance to give you some of her intention. It's very beautiful. So June writes, "The dance places us first at the center of an equal-armed cross. With the steps we honor each of the four directions, looking at all the strands of our lives from the peace of the center. Everything is reconciled in this place of stillness, and only then can we move out into the world with the three steps of the threefold peace." So there's two little segments to the dance. There's the four direction, and then moving to the right with the three steps. So we begin with our weight on the right foot. The left foot is free. And we point forward, we point back, we sway left, and sway right. So those are the four directions. Point forward, point back, sway, sway. And then we're going to the right with crosses in front, and the rhythm is slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow. So it looks like slow, quick, slow, and close. And just a little detail that we like to do here in Knoxville. I don't remember, probably whoever, don't remember who I learned this dance from, but often the way that I teach a dance is the way that I first learned it. And so what we like to do is just at the very last step, just a very subtle little lift in. And what I find is that it really helps you settle and close the cycle of the dance. So what that looks like going to the right is cross and cross and cross and down, or up, down. It's really not very much of an up, just a little subtle lift. It's really more of a lift of the heart than anything else. So I put it together with the first part, pointing. We go point and sway, cross and cross and cross, up, down. Point and sway, cross and cross and cross, up, down. Okay? And it's also helpful to have a little bounce in your knees. It really helps to tune in with the music. Okay? So, let's dance White Bird. No. I'm pretty sure I turned off.
Make sure that this is off.
Yeah, that Bluetooth needs to be off. Sorry. We've got dueling devices here. Sorry about that. Make sure my...
No, this one's off.
Okay, sorry. Hopefully that was just an intermittent thing. Let's try it again. Sorry, there's something interfering with the music. Very sorry. I know it's quite distracting. Sorry about this.
It's off now.
Okay. Okay, we're going to take it back to the beginning.
antepasados. Yo quiero que a mí me entierren como a mis antepasados. En el vientre oscuro y fresco de una vasija de barro. En el vientre oscuro y fresco de una vasija de barro. Cuando la vida se pierda tras una cortina de años, cuando la vida se pierda tras una cortina de años, vivirán a flor de tiempo amores y desengaños. Vivirán a flor de tiempo amores y desengaños.
So I just wanted to say about a little something about two pieces of music. If you're a teacher and you're teaching meditative dances, sometimes it's helpful if you want a longer experience of the dance, you could find an instrumental version and then a vocal version to the instrumental version first. There's less for the mind to be thinking about, and you can learn the dance with the instrumental version, and then when you come to the vocal version, your body knows the dance, and you can really listen to the words and the emotion in the song. So if you're a teacher, that might be useful for you. So from there, let's see, what's next?
What's next?
So there's a tune, this is called Anastasia, and this music was created by Anya and Shaker and friends at the Touchstone many years ago. Some of you have heard me talk about Touchstone Farm, this magical yoga, sacred circle dance, organic farm retreat center And for several years there were a group of wonderful musicians there who were doing live music for circle dances and long dances, and also Shaker was able to make a little studio and make some beautiful recordings. And I think I made a note, the dance notes, that if you want this music, you can get it from Anya. And I'm thinking, I couldn't find it this week, but I could be wrong about this, but I have an association with Jay Unger, who is a fiddler from New York. I think he may have written this. I didn't have a chance to really chase that down this week. But Jay Unger, wonderful fiddler and composer from New York State. And we're just going to dance steps that are probably familiar to you. We're going to dance the Winds on the Tour steps. And this is just a beautiful klezmer-style tune. And to me, just maybe it's the key or the tone of the music, but to me it feels more like fall than summer. And so I think this would be a nice dance to help us dance into fall. So let me just review the Winds on the Tour steps. And for, I've mentioned this before, that for a lot of dances that we use Winds on the Tour steps, locally we would dance it in an open circle, and traditionally it's done in a closed circle. But open circle, just for some pieces of music, to me works a little better, gives you more room to move and expand into the music. So it's a regular waltz step, going to the right with the right foot, basically walking going right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, and moving turn, 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 and keep going with that turn with the cross of the left foot over, cross, and back. Okay, so 2 walking steps, moving turn, 1 crossing step, and back. It's the first half of the dance. And the second part, we face into the center, we take once, and everything throughout the dance is a regular waltz step, right, left, right. So I'm going to take 1 step in and 2 in place with the arms coming up. Go in, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. I'm going to cross once to the left and once to the right. Cross, 2, 3, cross, 2, 3. Okay? I'm just going to review it a few times because I'm thinking that most of you are very familiar with this dance, but some of you may not have seen it before. So, in the beginning, walking to the right, waltzing steps, right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, turn, 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 cross, and back. We step in, 2, 3, back, crossing to the left, cross, 2, 3, cross, 2, 3, and step, 2, 3, step, 2, 3, turn, 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 cross, and back. Step in, 2, 3, step back, crossing left, cross, 2, 3. One more time, I'll walk it through. Step, 2, 3. And use your arms, and turn, and cross, stepping in, 2, 3, back, crossing left, and cross, and cross. Okay? So, Winds on the Tour steps, a beautiful tune called Anastasia. That's not bad. gives me chills. It takes me right back to dancing once upon a time at Touchstone Farm. So, let's see, where do we go from there? So from there, we're going to dance a dance called Anthem. Very, very beautiful, powerful song by Leonard Cohen. And, excuse me. These steps are by Evie Beck. I think Evie might be in the circle today. Hi Evie, thank you for this beautiful dance. Thank you for sending the video. She sent a video to share with you all of her dancing the dance. It's always best if you can have the choreographer in the video. I know that there are a couple of different circle dances out there with this music. It's such a beautiful, powerful song. I think I learned an alternate in California, and Lynn, I think, thank you. You've sent me a version from Australia. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I definitely will this week. Thank you very much. I always love to see different people's interpretations in the dance with a beautiful song like this. So this has a verse and a chorus, and the verse is quite simple. It's really just a grapevine to the right and two touches. So that's where we'll start with the song. So grapevine, cross, side, cross, and two touches. And that goes on for a while with the verse. Side, across, front, side, behind, side, and touch. So that's where we begin, and that's where we will end. Where we will end after the last chorus. The music just kind of fades away, and we'll do those steps at the beginning and the end. The second part, the music changes, and you hear the phrase "ring the bells." And for that, we're going to literally ring the bells with our body. Let me show you the feet. We're stepping in place, just barely to the right, barely to the left, and the rhythm is slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow. So just stepping in place, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow. Okay? But really, what's mainly happening is with the body, we're ringing the bells. So when we do the first three steps, we're leaning to the right with a click at the end. So we go 1, 2, 3, click, 1, 2, 3, click, 1, 2, 3, click, 1, 2, 3, click. Okay? And then we have the same rhythm now for the next part. We're going to be turning in place with slow, quick, slow steps. The hands are going to come down to chalice. The words are "forget your perfect offering." So I'm slowly turning with my hands at chalice position, turning to the right, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick, slow, and slow, quick, slow. 4 of those. And now, really the heart of the dance, there's a crack in everything. And for this, I think, the way I like to do it is to actually make the shape of a big crack in the universe in front of me. And you've got 8 beats to just make this crack and draw it from high to low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think Evie wrote to me this week that if you can also just visualize the crack in your mind if you choose to do that. I like to. It makes it stronger for me to actually form it with my hands. And then the very last part, that's how, there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. So we're going to take a step forward and lean down into the center, lean down into the light, and draw the light up into our heart, and then the dance finishes by holding that light in our heart with a couple of sways. Okay? And then there's plenty of time. You'll hear just the beginning of the verse, and there's plenty of time to drop your hands and join hands. But I'll just go through the second part. Ring the bells. So we go leaning to the right, right, 2, 3, click, left, 2, 3, click, right, 2, 3, click, left, 2, 3, click. And then chalice turning, right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, right, 2, 3, left, 2, 3, forming the crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reaching through the crack to draw out the light. There's about 8 beats to do all of that. There's plenty of time to draw the light up to your heart and hold it there and sway at the end of the dance. And then we drop hands to begin with the grapevine. I don't think it's really necessary to show you both pieces. The first part is just fairly simple, the grapevine and the 2 steps. So I think we can jump right into the dance. So this is Anthem, song by Leonard Cohen, with steps by Evie Beck.
They sang at the break of day. Start again, I heard them say, don't dwell on what has passed away, or what is yet to be. Yeah, the war, they will be fought again. The holy dove, she will be cut again. Bought and sold and bought again. The dove is never free.
Second part.
Ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. We asked for signs, the signs were sent. The birth betrayed, the marriage spent. Yeah, the widowhood of every government. Signs for all to see. I can't run no more with that lawless crowd, while the killers in high places say their prayers out loud. But they've summoned up a thundercloud. They're gonna hear from me. That still ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in.
requests this week for our next dance. I'm always willing to entertain requests. If you have suggestions or things that you've maybe danced in other circles that you'd like to share with this circle. So this is called Grace, and we danced it about a month ago, I think, more or less. This is beautiful, beautiful music with gorgeous steps by Leslie Laslett from England. Very graceful. I don't think we haven't danced with Leslie, have we? I've danced quite a few of her dances, and she has a lot of videos of her dances on YouTube. She's very, very beautiful, graceful dancer and very graceful choreographer. So this has 4 sets of 4 steps, and mostly it's an open circle, except for one brief moment at the end of the first segment. So we begin with our hands crossed over our heart, and this is really as much a hand dance as a foot dance. What the feet are doing during the first 4 segments, we're facing to the right, we're curving in 4 steps to wind up in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as we do that, the hands are circling down and out and up to what would be almost a W hold, but we're not going to close our hands. We just, if you look at the video of Leslie dancing this, the circle just briefly closes and people are touching side of hand to side of hand, so just briefly connect. So it's this movement, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to take 4 steps back with our head and upper body bowing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 4 steps in with the hands rising high. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 2 step touches going back. And as we go back, the hands are coming down to chalice with hands heel to heel. And so we go step, touch, step, touch. I don't think it's a continuous, I suppose it could be a continuous movement, but my brain finds it easier to coordinate the movement of the hands with the movement of the feet, so I tend to pause with the touch here and then here. So we're here, and go step, touch, step, touch. First with the right foot, then the left foot. So from here, that's the end of the dance. We're going to curl the hands across at the beginning, and curl our hands across to sweep up and out. So I put those pieces together now. Curving in 4 steps, I go in, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4, going in, 2, 3, hands coming to chalice with step touches, step, touch, step, touch. Curving in, 2, 3, 4, walking back, 2, 3, 4, walking in, 2, 3, step touches, step, touch, step, touch, curving in, 2, 3, 4, walking back, 2, 3, 4, walking in, 2, 3, 4, step, touch, step, touch. Okay? To be honest, I don't always get the ending the way that Leslie has it in her video. But I'll show you what the intention is, and if I hear the right cues in the music, hopefully we'll all end together. So the very last time we curve in, and we are going to close the circle, and to end the dance, we're just going to let our arms rise slowly and then fall. So that's just the last time. Okay? And I'll try to let you know when it comes around. This is Grace, music by Secret Garden, and steps by Leslie Laslett. Such beautiful music. I want to do that dance in a church or a garden or a place that reflects the beauty of that music. I know we got off to a bit of a late start with our technical difficulties, but I hope you can stay for one more dance. This is a lovely dance by Stephen Friedman called The Winding Path. This is a Hebrew prayer with music by a women's group in California called Ye Allah. And I've got just a phrase from the prayer from the Book of Blessings to give you a sense of the song. May my mind be clear, my spirit open, as I envelop myself in prayer. A beautiful dance for us to close with today. This begins, it's very slow. It begins with a grapevine, 7-step grapevine to the left. The first step is right crossing behind. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and brush with the left. We sway, and in this dance, it's just some subtle turnings of the body. When you sway one direction, you turn your body in the opposite direction. So after the brush, we sway. We have 2 taps, so with the right foot, tap, tap. 2 sways, each sway turning our body. Sway, sway. 2 more taps, tap, tap. The very last step of the dance is a brush with the right, but unlike most brushes that we do, this is a brush behind, from front to back, so that it leads your foot to begin the dance with crossing behind. So the end of the dance is sway, tap, tap, sway, sway, tap, tap, and brush. We're going to the grapevine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and brush. Sway, tap, tap, sway, sway, tap, tap, and brush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and brush. Sway, tap, tap, sway, sway, tap, tap, and brush. It's really quite slow and beautiful. So, winding path. We'll start with the singing. Thank you for joining us in the circle today. Such a pleasure to connect with all of you from all over, from wherever you are, and for an hour just melt into some gorgeous music, slow down and breathe, and move together from wherever we are, and connect from wherever we are. Just be, just breathe for an hour. It's such a pleasure. Hope this circle serves you as well as it serves us, and that gives you a place, a grounded place, a quiet place to end your week and start your new week, and move forward, move out into the world, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. So thank you for joining us. We wish you peace and joy and grace wherever you are. And until the circle joins again, be well and namaste.